One second, you're enjoying your day off. The next, your phone buzzes. A window's been broken at home. You're miles away. In 1 second, everything can change. That's why ADT's professionally installed security systems monitor your home 24/7. They're backed by the most company-operated monitoring centers in the industry, so you're always supported during an emergency. When every second counts, count on ADT. Visit ADT.com to learn more.
Hi, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. Are you looking for a beach read this summer? May I suggest your big wireless bill? It's got suspense, mystery, a slightly flat, emotional arc, and a shocking twist where you realize you've been overpaying the entire time. Fortunately, though, Mint's story is better. Every plan, $15 a month. Even unlimited. That's it. Happy ending. Zero tears. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
We're good to
we're good to go.
Everybody feeling good?
Yeah,
I
feel fine. We still don't know what we're going to talk about, but that's no reason not to welcome people to the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. We got I'm Ben Kissel, Marcus Parks, Henry Zabrowski.
Hi.
We have some amazing guests with us today for My Favorite Murderer, Karen Kilgariff, and Georgia Hardstark. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is like a family reunion. It's like a holiday thing.
He's very bad at this. Is it Kilgariff?
It is Kilgariff.
Nice.
But you know,
what the hell are you talking about?
Well, but
I've been doing this for years, Henry. If you embarrass me in front of the guests.
Except for it's My Favorite Murderer.
Yeah, you got the name of the podcast.
What did I call it?
My Favorite Murderer.
Oh, my God.
So-
We're starting over. Welcome to the show. We got two guests. We got Georgia Kilgariff and Karen Hardstark with us. They're from My Least Favorite Murderer. And what a show it's going to be.
You know the podcast is very powerful right now. And the thing is, right now, both of us, we're on top of the charts. We're the best that can be in the genre. And we know
Technically,
that.
they're on top of the charts.
They are
We're
on
just
top of the charts.
sniffing their
That's
butts.
fine. I'm fine with sniffing the butt. Because that's what I do.
No, podcasts are the wave of the fucking future, and we are like cresting that. I don't know. What's a wave metaphor? We're
Cresting
the.
Yeah. Like Donald Trump's hair.
Right.
Yeah, so we're sort of on the top of it right
We're
now.
on top of that right now, and then we go slide off of that into his daughter's vagina.
Yes.
I don't know. This is not the political show.
I don't know. It always comes to me saying something weirdly political.
Yeah, I know. Ever since Trump got elected, it's just you're just fucking throwing Trump in there.
I don't know
every
what to
chance you
do.
can get.
Shoehorns it in. But, I mean, it does seem like true crime podcasts specifically are really the ones that have sort of cornered the podcast market. Why is that? Is this because we're, people are able to explore the dark side of their mind in the privacy of their cubicle at work? Is it because they felt like it was too taboo of a subject to discuss publicly?
Yeah, but why podcasts in general?
I'll take this one.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I have no fucking idea. It's super weird. I mean, to us, it just feels like we had an idea, so we started doing a thing, and then people got excited about it.
Yeah.
But I do think it's that thing of like an interest like true crime seems like an individual interest.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to I didn't know my own relatives were into true crime until we started doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't anything I was telling anybody else about.
And I think when you go.
No, go on, Georgia.
I think when you do a podcast like we do, where it's not produced, it's just us talking. They feel like you're friends too, like you're talking to your friends.
And it creates an intimate fan base because people show up and they'll say things about my life that I didn't realize that I talked about.
Yeah,
and
totally.
all of a sudden they know a lot of things, like details about my love life, details about where I live.
Yeah.
Got a surprise package in the mail the other day. Someone got my address and sent another thing very similar to the Dybbuk box we got.
Oh, someone called my phone. I just remembered this.
Someone got your number?
Some fucking drunk DJ in like Saskatchewan was like, he said he was drunk and he's like, we want to ask you about podcasting. Call us back. How the fuck? I don't want me to play it. I forgot this fucking thing happened.
I don't think you have to clarify that he was drunk. We know he's a DJ in Saskatchewan. He's got to be drunk. There's no denying that. But this is kind of good. People who love true crime, who love the dark side of the world, they're able to kind of come into the forefront now and not feel as if they're in the shadows.
Yes.
And a lot of people, and I'm sure with your guys' show as well, they've sort of created really great bonding friendships over it.
Oh my God. They have
it's very
meetups.
sweet
Yes.
over murder. It's like they're all making friends over murder.
It's nice, though. It's like it leads to something positive at the very end. Yes, there's so many victims. So many friends built on the pile of that, but it's nice.
There's nothing we can do about that part now.
No.
Look,
That's
we
the
can't, we
past.
can't go backwards. We can't change any of that shit.
All I'm going to say is I can honestly say thank them. I thank them for what they've done.
Oh, the victims?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the murderers themselves.
And that's what Richard Ramirez always said. He said, one day they'll find love, and I will be the cause of that love.
And they'll thank me.
They'll thank them. No, it's because we've had a lot of weird marriages, which is nice. We got to ask
Not weird marriages,
What?
normal marriages
Normal
of
marriage.
loving people who like weird stuff.
Kind of weird. That's a weird marriage, I feel like.
Well, I mean,
Did
yeah,
they
we've had quite a few people meet through the podcast and then get married.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
my
a lot
God,
of
I love
and-
that.
But just as many relationships of people getting together through the podcast and just having horrific times.
falling apart.
Just
immediately.
absolutely falling apart. Yeah.
Well, how did you
Lives
guys,
ruined.
How did you guys come to find that you guys had a mutual interest in serial killers and macabre?
It's pretty immediate.
We were at a Halloween party, Matt McCarthy's Halloween party.
yeah, of course.
You probably know him. And
My body double.
yes, exactly.
We're the same. We're literally the same genes at some point.
Yeah.
He's a little bit bigger, though.
He's taller. Yes, he is more masculine. That's what you're trying to say.
The McCarthy Zabrowski type is a very strong type in Hollywood right
Yes,
now.
we're out there.
You are. You really are. So we were at a party and we didn't know each other really, but we'd been around each other a little bit. But I told a horrible story that I thought people were going to enjoy in the middle of this party about how I witnessed a couple years ago there was that terrible car accident at South by Southwest where the guy drove up the street.
Yeah.
I was there. So there was a line of people trying to get into X to see them outside the venue, and I was the last person in line, and then I walked over to my friends to be like, let's not wait in line anymore, and then that car fucking drove up the street.
Fuck.
So I love that story.
And I love near misses or like how how'd you get out of that?
Right.
'Cause I'm always thinking about
It's
that.
like I thought it was the coolest story to tell, and you should have seen. It was like 8 faces that all went white, and people that were like, "I'm gonna go get it." People like wandering away, and like from afar, she comes forward with her arm, like, "Oh my God, tell me every single thing that happened." And I was like, "I love this girl."
Obsessed. And then from there we just like started talking about the staircase, and then just like went in these fucking like crazy direction. And it's there's like so few people you can talk to about this, about
Right.
true crime, and like they think you're
And
fucking
like it.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you just described the listener base of both of our shows.
That's right. That's right.
Every single one of us have all had that same moment where you just start talking about something and you see everybody in the room. You just see their faces go white. You see them not wanting to hear what you're saying, but you can't stop.
I have
you
this
just have to
thing-
keep
Can't
going.
stop. I
can't.
love that story.
I have this thing where like I'll meet someone and they'll tell me where they're from, and I'll say, "Oh, you guys have some good murders," and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Or
Right.
they'll say, "Oh yeah, we had this one," and they'll tell me about it, and then I'm like, "Oh, you're my friend."
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't get it.
But it does create really instant bonds.
Yes.
And then you find out who the real, actually good people are. Because I think people
Well, there
who
are
can't-
some good people who don't love to know all the murders that happen.
I don't want to meet them.
Yeah, well, that's true, too.
Boring.
It's very boring. Life is really dark. And so it's like a thing where it's like I kind of focus on that a lot. It's like, my thing was always probably child prostitution rings. It's like when you bring that up in selective things, there are certain people who are all like very much like, interesting.
Yeah.
Which is also probably bad because they're probably involved in the rings.
I don't want to, toot our own horn, but we do have business meetings happening. And Henry always brings up child prostitution
Every
and
time.
you don't
It's
know.
just, and we go in and we're like
Right.
going in and it's like, okay,
Doing
the one thing you can't mention is boy murder. That's the only thing you can't mention. It's the only thing. And
I
then
did
it's like,
really noticeably bad in a pitch meeting that we had where we walked in because I was like, we come up with a bunch of like episode ideas. We were trying to pitch a thing, and the first thing I led with was a thing that I thought was really funny, but I just said I was like, episode called "Boy Murder, Snip, Snails, and Puppy Dogs' Tails." Like I thought that was really funny, and they just were like,
Well, you know what I think isn't there?
Silent.
Everyone has their like thing that they're into. Like Karen likes serial killers. I like fucking cold cases. We all have our little things that we like, but you can't fucking pick and choose between. Like if you're going to be really into sex workers getting murdered, then you can't fucking shy away from boy prostitutes. Like
No.
you just
Right.
you have to fucking.
you cannot. You got to take that's just an
can't.
olive on the pizza.
Yeah, don't look at me like I'm crazy when you're into fucking.
Wait,
sex
the
worker
boy
murder.
is the olive?
One of the olives. If you slice up a boy,
green or black.
Right. So you just look like a bunch of olives on a
Canned
pizza.
olives? Yeah, what are we talking here? I'm sorry.
Well, also there's a feeling to me to it of like, hold my hand and we're going to look into the abyss, which
Right.
is, I'm used to looking to the abyss by myself. So that
It's because the
idea
abyss is, that's where you were saying, it starts with that.
Yes.
Where you're like, I was like probably 8 or 9 when I first opened up the Encyclopedia of Serial
Totally.
Killers, and I was
Yes.
just like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like as
Right.
soon as I saw it.
I feel like we all knew that the world was shit, and now we're just like horrible and scary, and so now we just had to learn about it and understand it a little more. And I feel like safer, and like I'm not trying to fucking ignore my anxiety. I'm like diving right into it.
Well, that's one of the things that we try to do with our shows, to show that like these serial killers, they're not monsters. You know, there's not somebody hiding behind every corner. You don't have to be afraid.
They're fucking losers, and a lot of the time,
I don't know. I don't think we've helped alleviate any fears.
Oh, we
no,
have.
no.
No. I get emails all the time. You know, people saying that they have less anxiety about all this shit because they listen to us.
I'm more terrified than ever. That's all I know. I've been doing this show for 5 years. I'm a 6'7" man, and I'm still fairly certain somebody wants my skin.
You have
I
to
get
be
that.
here.
I'm
Yes.
pretty terrified. I am constantly now looking at people being like, that guy fucking murdered someone. Like, I'll say that to my husband Vince sometimes, like, that guy's a fucking killer. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with
I do that with pedophiles. In my opinion, you're a pedophile
Yeah.
until proven not a pedophile.
Totally.
I mean, I was watching George W. Bush's State of the Union the other day. Dennis Hastert's just sitting right behind him. They're all pedophiles.
They are.
Why were you watching?
I watch old State of the Unions. I don't want to get into it.
That is weird. Murder's
Are you going to
fine.
run for office?
No, I don't think I can, because on the last episode, Henry Zabrowski said something very inflammatory, and now I'm complicit.
What did I say?
I don't know.
There's been plenty. I mean, we have talked about the possibility of Ben Kissel running for mayor of New York
Oh, I
City.
can see that.
Yeah,
It'd be very fun.
I'd be deputy mayor and do all the real work.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have to do shit.
It'd be like that show Spin City.
Yeah, or that show Last Podcast on the Left.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, Marcus, that's a deep cut.
I get
You can
it.
tell.
I get it because I'm a long-standing fan. I actually used to listen to this podcast. Not used to, but when I first started listening to this podcast, I was home for Christmas, and I would do this thing where I would I would go to bed, listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
Leave the earbuds in, and then it would just play all the episodes. So I would have these dreams that we were all at a party, but you wouldn't let me talk, and it would make me so mad. And then
here
you
we
might be
are.
like, you guys, and they would just be like, you're talking about this topic in the podcast.
You just
Screaming at
described.
you. Yes.
You just described my nightmare. I didn't even know what my true fear was, but that's it, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It does feel like that. It does sometimes feel like we're shouting at a group of people. Do you feel like I think you guys, your tone is a little bit more, it's like more conversational, where ours is definitely like half the time, well, my tone.
Yeah.
Well, you
in
guys have
general.
big personalities, and I think with 3 people, it's so much harder than with Karen and I just talking to each other the way we would normally without being recorded.
And we don't have any, not that much accurate information.
Oh, that's not true.
We have to really kind of go around and
Yeah.
talk about as much stuff as we can.
Yeah.
We have to do a lot more legwork to get over how evil the show is. It's like we have to add something to society to then also attack society, to bring society apart.
Yeah, we got to provide information. Do you think, I mean, it does seem strange. I wasn't expecting so many female listeners, quite frankly, because I'm not attractive and none of us are. But maybe that doesn't matter.
I like me.
Yeah, I know you like you.
I like me.
You're
I
like
think-
John Candy from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You know, I like me. My wife liked me. By the way, I think his wife was in the box.
Yeah.
That's what I've decided. Yes, that's what I've done. I rewatched
shit.
that movie. By the way, people driving the wrong way down the road. John Candy did that in Planes, Trains as well. He's a sociopath, and the wife is in the box.
I need some time with that.
I know.
Well, think about it.
You're blowing. I just watched that recently.
Yeah, think about it and rewatch it now, knowing that he's a killer.
God, he just opens it up and he's being like, "So glad you made it home for Thanksgiving." And he starts having sex with
That
his
was the
body.
sequel. He only opens the suitcase one time when he's in the hotel room with Steve Martin. He pulls out a picture and a pillow, which is so much creepier to think there's a corpse in there as well. Why does the box need to be that big? For a pillow and a picture?
The pillow, it smells like her fucking rotting corpse.
Yes.
And like sleeps with it at
He
night.
he smells it like Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet. I have to smell Becky before bed.
I'll fuck everything that moves.
I'm so creeped out. What were we talking about?
Has it made you, do you feel more empowered when dealing with the subject matter or less knowing how disgusting this is? Because obviously women tend to be the major victims of the majority of serial killers.
I guess I like the empowerment part of just the interest. It's like you can't do anything about what's going to happen. Fate is fate, whatever. But it's kind of like saying I'm not afraid to face reality.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's that thing of like things don't have to be nice all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
I like when things are bad in the way that I can be interested in things. I can like things that are gross. I don't know. There's a little bit of that. Like when I was 12 years old is when I saw the map that Ted Bundy had drawn where all the bodies were in his house. And
No. Dahmer.
no, Ted. I'm sorry,
Gacy.
Gacy.
If Dahmer couldn't find the bodies in his little ass apartment, he is the worst. He's the worst adventurer of all time.
Marcus just looked like the kid in class where he's just like,
I know the answer. I know.
That was the definition of our podcast.
Yes, that was a microcosm of what we do.
That's good.
And what you do.
We don't have a Marcus Park, so we're just like,
If only.
No, I've always been the nerdy kid. Yeah.
He's our little Lisa Simpson.
It was, but it basically, that feeling of looking at that picture and loving it so much and knowing it was wrong, and now doing a thing where it's not wrong anymore, and it's actually very popular.
it's our fucking career now, which is so great.
I think common. It's like it's proving that a lot of people. It's not this weird thing. It's not an anomaly.
And I get like, I'm so terrified of like, I kind of see. The more I read about it, the more I'm like, that's not going to happen to me because I know about it. It's this stupid thing. Like, if you can imagine something's going to happen, then it won't happen to you.
Yeah, I had an old librarian, which I imagine was like probably a near miss on a molestation scenario with me, where he came to me as I was reading a book. He's like, knowledge is power. And he's explained to me about how, like, if you're afraid of something, you just need to really learn about it. And then
Are you afraid of cock by any chance?
Oh, I love roosters.
Not for me.
Too nerdy.
Yeah, I kind of, the deeper I get into it, the more, because I'm fucking cynical as shit, and I'm not going to pretend that everything's fine. It's not, and it makes me feel better. That's like, it's not fine. It's okay.
And the world's catching up to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the joke that Henry was making all year, is that if Donald Trump gets elected president, the three of us are going to host Good Morning America.
Yeah, like we move to the center. We're less offensive than the president.
And Good Morning America will start promptly at 2:10 p.m. And like, when the fuck did you wake up, America?
Just sleep a life away.
You'll get your on-camera integration with any beer of your choice.
Yeah.
Any beer.
It'd be amazing.
But Henry is right. Yeah, the world is finally catching, because we've been doing this show for 5-6 years. We just did episode 250 last week.
Wow.
And it took a long, it wasn't until about maybe a year and a half ago that people finally started paying attention. We always had like a listener base, like a pretty solid listener base, but over the last, year and a half, it's doubled, if not tripled.
So weird.
What's your journey been like with my favorite murder? Which I did. I just have a Wisconsin tongue. It always adds extra letters to
Bullshit.
everyone. Oh no, that's bullshit. Okay. What was it like for you guys when you guys started? I mean, you just throw this stuff out into the ether, and you don't know.
A text?
Yes, please.
Karen found this text and sent it to me this morning, and it's super like ass kissy, as Karen said. But
this is from, I edited out the
I have it.
date. Oh no,
October
sorry.
3rd.
October 3rd
of last
Saturday,
year.
October 3rd,
2015.
She sends me a text that says, "Can we start a true crime podcast?" And it says, "Crime and pottisement." Was your kid?
Pottisement.
Ooh, I like that. It seems like it's about crime and like a secret herb.
I love making up stupid fucking names.
Of course.
And I wrote back, "Ha ha ha." But how would we ever compete with those fools on last podcast on the left? They're so great. I'm on John Wayne Gacy now. Well, that's weird. I obviously didn't pay that much attention.
Weird.
And then you said they don't only do crime. We don't have to give all the info. Just kind of talk about it and give some facts and get excited and say our theories.
Literally,
that's
the podcast.
Exactly.
I can't believe you fucking found that.
Isn't that weird?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, we did the podcast kind of opened up to the side of the paranormal and the occult because that's kind of what Marcus and I's like other real obsession is, and then the podcast became a way for us to become experts. On my behalf, it was like became the perfect excuse of now I can completely dedicate my life to essentially all this fake shit, which is essentially, but it's as real as you want it to be, and I've learned a lot and have grown a lot since then. Like, but that's what's cool. I like that about how all of these things kind of help each other. All these podcasts kind of exist in the same worlds, and like we can do both.
I think it's just I'm so fucking stoked that this thing we've been obsessed with on our own for fucking, since we were kids is now something we get to talk about and like people listen to, and it's our fucking job now. And I had no idea this would be a thing.
It's unbelievable, right? I'm finally only making money off of the podcast. I quit my producer job at Fox News because I have to focus on the positive things in life, such as true crime. But so what was the first episode that you guys did? And did you guys just like jump right in after that text message?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It was at that was October, and we started in
April?
Was it?
I don't know. March?
I don't either.
We just kind of we were having lunch and we were like, what could it be? And we were taking notes and shit, and I was peeing and I was like, my favorite part? I remember I was peeing and fucking...
I can feel it!
Yes, oh my God. I do my best thinking. It was just all these stupid names like crime and punishment, and then it was like my favorite murder, and we'll fucking talk about our favorite murder that week. And it just went from there. And then I listened to a couple of the first episodes, and you can tell you can hear us creating this thing that it wasn't a fully formed thing until episode 15 or something.
But no one really has a full that's the trick that nobody really understands. Some guy tweeted us recently asking us, how do you get started in a podcast? And first of all, it's we're full, and then second of all, it was just
no longer taking any new podcasts.
Yeah.
And then the second, it was just but it's you have to just make the first step of recording that first thing, and then all of a sudden you can find it, and you have to be willing to make a bunch of mistakes, and then just know it's gonna kind of live there forever. And then if not, and if it's really offensive, in our case, you could just delete it.
Yeah,
maybe.
So I have an old one that I would never I had an old podcast that I started, and it would we got really lucky too, because I had another podcast on Feral Audio, and the guy who created that, Dustin Marshall's just so cool, and he's such he has this punk rock mentality, and I was like, can we start a podcast? And he was like, yes. So we kind of just got, we just got to record it and put it out there, and he was open to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And for us, I don't think we really figured out what we were doing until I think it's episode 68 or 67. So
we've got 20 or 30 to go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or at least I don't think I did. The first research heavy episode was Satan or the Satanic Panic. This book called Satan's Silence, which is fantastic if you're interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
That started the heavy because before the first 50 or 60 episodes, it wasn't that research heavy. It was a couple of hours before the show, a couple of hours of looking shit up, making maybe a spreadsheet or something. But after Satan's Silence, I was like, oh shit, I love this. I love really getting a lot of information. And then it got to be where a book, a couple of books, and then it just kind of built from there. And now we're episode, 250, and we're about to do Jack the Ripper. And you can see the stack of books that I have over there.
These are not subtly left out. I honestly think he gestures at people several times, being like, do you see the books I read?
There's nothing in those books. All the pages are completely empty.
It's just a flash.
I was working on it earlier, goddammit.
No, they make Jack Nicholson's book in The Shining seem like a masterpiece. There's no words in those.
I can read 4 books.
I can read
That's
7.
You.
But no, it's
great.
gotten to a point where it's just so much because I love doing it so much.
Yeah.
I've always been a nerdy book kid. So now this is my job. It's being a nerdy book kid. I
and
fucking
really,
love it.
being the expert, the thing that I've discovered is we have all these people that listen that are so passionate that when we fuck up, it's they go don't be mad, but actually it's this.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's that thing where, we don't have to be the way we do it, thank God. We don't have to be perfect about it because there are people who are die-hard experts that know every date and every stabbing and every single thing.
And that's the thing. We seem to get feedback too, and it's never you guys are idiots, this is the truth. It's always an addition to the information, and I think that's so refreshing.
Yeah.
Except for the shit where they get at us about how we pronounce things.
And guns.
We get
guns.
all of that wrong.
Guns.
If you mess up on a gun, they will tell you. And they are so intricate about these guns.
I don't give a shit about
There's nothing more obnoxious than a gun nerd.
Yeah.
It's I'll make a mistake about a caliber
don't
weapon.
anger them.
There's nothing more dangerous than a gun.
You make a mistake because you don't give a shit. And it's if I did, I would have fucking learned it.
Well, it was for example, the Columbine episode where I was talking about
so
how.
good.
Well, thank you,
Yeah,
but really that was what people really focused in on. I was saying that they used Tech 9s as their long range weapons, and they did actually use Tech 9s for their long range weapons, and I got so many emails and tweets the Tech 9 is a shitty gun for a long-range weapon. I think you got that wrong. I'm like, no, it's because they're shithead kids. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They still use Tech 9.
You didn't get that wrong. They got that fucking wrong.
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking Cleveland.
I heard the Tech 9 wasn't a long-range weapon. That's all I know. I don't think it's a long-range weapon.
I'm just happy those.
Great for me.
Yeah, those Columbine kids. It was the one thing that they got wrong.
Yes. I love
everything else is spot on.
Fucking so good.
It's just so nice.
Down to the outfit.
Someone's gonna fucking think you're serious about that and fucking rip you out. Like
It's
we
normal.
get so many, not so many. The majority of the people that we get commenting and shit are the fucking coolest. Like the listeners are the fucking coolest people. Yeah. And then there's one person who doesn't fucking get it. Like someone thought we were Republican because we made jokes about.
We're all over the map.
It's crazy.
People tell us that we're number one cuck. I get the word cuck sent to me like 5
I
or 6 times a day.
don't even want to hear that word ever again.
It's meaningless.
It means nothing.
Stupid.
But also, then we're called like Nazi. It's like all over this. But they don't know what to say. They just got mad. They got upset about something. They want to attack us. And it's like I just lean in. That's what I do.
I want to ask you guys what you feel your most controversial episode was, because I know going to that to sort of hearken to your point, Henry. We did black serial killers, and we knew for a fact that people on the left oftentimes will want to put individuals on a pedestal and be like, "There's no black serial killers." People on the right don't care. That's why it's not talked about, and so that's why Marcus did such a great job and Henry with researching that episode. But we did get a lot of flack. People are like, "That's a racist episode," when in reality, no. This is these people exist, and their community deserves to have some light shown on it.
Well, we got a lot of flack from white people.
From white people,
Oh,
of course, because we have a very great. I don't even want to say the word diverse because I think that the word is overused. But we have a great group of people listening. Did you guys ever find a subject matter?
I can't wait for the apology tour.
Once
you make it through the first.
No, it won't. It would be what am I apologizing for tour? What am I apologizing for tour? Let me know.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
It only happens every 4 years, and this time it's here. The biggest tournament in the world. Stadium shaking, flags waving. This is history, and you want to be there. But real life can make it tough. Work, busy schedules, and the price. That's where Priceline comes in. Priceline has millions of deals on flights, hotels, and rental cars so you can go see it live. So find a great deal and make the trip happen. Rally the crew, go see the game live, turn your dream trip into reality. Book now with Priceline.
Adobe Firefly is the all-in-one creative studio with AI-powered image and video editing for today's creative process. Built for creators of every kind, Firefly helps you generate, edit, and experiment fast. Because the asks aren't getting smaller, the budgets aren't getting bigger, and the timelines, still tight. With all the best creative AI models in one place, Firefly brings your ideas to life. Unlock a better way to make with Adobe Firefly.
Hi, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. Are you looking for a beach read this summer? May I suggest your big wireless bill? It's got suspense, mystery, a slightly flat, emotional arc, and a shocking twist where you realize you've been overpaying the entire time. Fortunately, though, Mint's story is better. Every plan, $15 a month, even unlimited. That's it. Happy ending, zero tears. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Any subject matter that you guys were like, we shouldn't have talked about that, or we talked about that, we weren't expecting the blowback that we got?
People don't like children like heavy details of children getting murdered. And I know. And they fucking hate animals getting murdered. Or which but I don't think they're mad about it. And it's like, I have this thing of like, if you're gonna fucking research it, you should know everything about it. Like, I won't research a murder and not look for crime scene photos, because I think that's fucking dick of me to like, I can only dive in this deep, and no, I should fucking understand the details, and I think they don't like really gross details.
The one thing that really hit me about crime scene murder specifically was going into O.J. Simpson when we did the O.J. Simpson
you have
episode.
to look at that
because you don't really realize the ferocity of which that she was murdered. She was basically decapitated.
Yeah. Yes.
And when you look at that and you're like, oh wow, somebody was really pissed off.
I think everyone needs to fucking see those photos. And oh god, the fucking Ron Goldman slumped in the fucking bushes. Like, I think you need to see that photo.
And you know he did such shitty karate to defend her.
Well, he's an actor working as a waiter in L.A. O.J. Simpson's a professional athlete, one of the best of all time. But he had like no chance.
But he had like a green belt, and all those pictures of him like doing karate, like he was, and him just going like, yeah. And then,
honey, you know it was on his like resume, like, I can do karate. What are you? I'm sorry. God damn it.
No, we just in the beginning we were getting a lot of comments about how we need to be intersectional feminists.
Can you explain that?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
I personally resent shit like that, because it's like, it's cannibalizing when there's such a huge enemy out there.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's like, what are you fucking doing? But we've made some mistakes. Like recently we said something talking about a trans person, and we said it incorrectly. And the people whoever heard it took it like we meant it as if it was
derogatory.
Yeah, they took it in a derogatory way. So in that used to piss me off, but now it has that feeling of like, either you don't know us, or we just need to do this more so you understand where we actually
and I'm really scared of like not. I want to be diverse in my murders. I don't want to just do the thing of like pretty white women who get killed. It's just like, no.
Do they get killed?
Yeah. It seems like
where's it happening?
I know.
It must end.
It's just how those are covered more
Florida.
than anything else. So I don't want to do those all the time, but I also don't want to be like sensational and talk about. I don't know. It's just. Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to fuck up.
There's a lot of ways to fuck up.
No, I got on the opposite side of where you were talking about. I got called a social justice warrior on our
That's a bad thing.
I guess so.
On our manifestos episode, because we were covering Elliot Rodger, and I kind of went off on a tirade. It's like, if a girl does not like you, it is your fault. Like it is your fault. You are doing something wrong.
Yeah. If every girl doesn't like you.
If every girl doesn't like any girl.
Yeah.
If a girl does not like you, it is your fault.
Well, sometimes you can be really charming.
Yeah, sometimes. But if there's a guy on an
very
Elliot
defensive.
Very, very
and that's exactly what people got mad about, because Ben got defensive, and I was like, no. If a girl does not like you, it is your fault.
I'm wearing my best soap because I don't shower it off. I always say I'll have a little bit of soap left on me. So what's wrong with that?
Apology tour 2019 is going to be 9 months
What am I
long.
apologizing for?
but they didn't. Yeah, but they called me a social justice warrior and said that I was awful for saying that.
Right.
And
How funny is that you're just being fucking not a piece of shit dude, and that's a social justice. Like, it's like you're being a liberal, or you're being fucking politically correct, and really just being a good fucking person.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I got tweeted at by a guy the other day who I think his name was Proud White Boy, and he had a big swastika.
Very proud.
He had a big swastika and a noose as his tweet, as his profile picture, and it was just something like, "Hey, here's this video, here's this series about the real Adolf Hitler," and it was like an 8-part series of YouTube videos.
I feel like
and he's like, "Love the show."
Oh no!
Love the show.
Again, an eclectic group of individuals. It's not solely fan based.
I feel like not enough white men are proud of their whiteness anymore.
I've been saying this.
I'm kidding.
I've been saying this over and over again. Be proud.
Yeah.
I go to any white homeless man. I go and be proud. Is that controversial?
Yeah.
No. I the other day on Twitter was about to respond to someone who wrote to us very critically, and I was going to do all the colors of the rainbow middle fingers, and then I just went, oh, this is giving them what they want, because when people interact in a negative way, they always get a response.
Right.
It's like you're always, especially I think in comedy, you're always ready to fucking snap back and like try to, put someone in their place, whereas there's all these people who are like your show, it makes me so happy. I never even think of like going, hey, personalized response
Thank you.
for you.
Yeah.
But of course, the second someone's criticizing, it's just
That's
like
all
that
that I
shitty
do.
way to get attention.
I only respond to the positive. I always mute the negative
Nice.
because I will make O.J. Simpson look like a priest. Wait, that's not good.
That is not good.
In the perfect world where priests are good people.
Well, he's
Apology
innocent.
Tour number 2 in 2021 is going to be so much better than the 2019 one.
You know what's really cool too is that so I do the Instagram and I'm obsessed with it, and some asshole will say some shitty thing and I'll go to respond, and then like fucking 10 listeners will have already ripped that fucking person apart,
Right.
and I don't need to say shit, and it's awesome.
My mom taught me the most subtle, best way to punish someone is shower with affection, then silence, icy silence. And so that's what you do, is that you pick and choose, and they can see then through your whole feed who you've chosen to respond to and who you don't choose to respond to.
Right.
And every once in a while, if I'm really hammered, I'll respond to a negative thing, but normally I do it funny.
This is the same mother that fed the dog to death.
Yes.
Okay.
She fed the dog
poor
till it was
Gracie.
230 pounds, and then the
It
vet,
was a Chihuahua.
It was a chocolate lab. The vet refused to see the dog anymore because she wouldn't listen to my mom's. Basically, he would say you have to put this dog on a diet. My mom said, "You have no idea what you're talking about. I know how to take care of this dog.
Oh my
Dog's at
God.
230 pounds. Dog can't move anymore." And then my mom's like, "We decided to put the dog is just so upset that we had to put it to sleep." And so then they killed the dog. She fed it really big, and then she gassed it to death.
Fucking shit, man. I was gonna say motherfucker, but that's too spot on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck.
I mean, so the conversation that seems to be occurring from these podcasts is really relevant, right? Because it seems to be translating to real life, actions. I mean, we're selling out all these shows, and I'm sure you guys are meeting these people in real life. I wonder, with radio is dead. And without podcasts, I wonder what the country would be like, specifically when it comes to these sort of conversations about true crime. I think they would still just all be underground, right?
Well, I think one of the interesting things about these true crime shows, and I think one of the reasons why they are popular, is because things are better now than they've ever been, violent crime-wise. Violent crime is at its lowest level.
Except we got 2 new serial killers coming out.
Yeah, but that's
in the White House.
And
we got 2 new serial killers. But I think there's a lot less people that are extremely intimately in touch with death. And so I think people are kind of allowed to be a little bit more fascinated by
And you know
it.
what I think too is up until I feel like our podcasts do this thing. Well, so there's so many dramatized shows about true crime. Like everything about true crime on TV is like a fucking crazy reenactment that's super depressing and
Right.
it talks like this and it's insane. And then like a lot of the produced podcasts are really dark and fucked up. But then you're not talking about it in a way that people like us really like. The way we talk is
It's just
different
nice
than that.
to joke around.
Makes sense? Yeah.
It's just nice to feel like I can be me.
Make fun of it.
This is me. And now please accept me.
Yeah, I think more people kind of identify with the way we do it that are just like fucking sick fucks like we are.
Well, sort of going back to Marcus's point, I mean, the way and to your point, the way that they cover these true crime things on like forensic files and whatnot, they make them seem like masterminds, but again, they are just mentally insufficient individuals who have no social skills whatsoever.
The weakest thing in the world to do is murder somebody.
It's
literally the
you got to do the long con. You got to marry them,
Yes.
slowly poison them to death, and then get the money.
Build up that arsenic.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's it.
Oh, no one saw it going.
Put it in with the yellow Powerade.
That's what that song "Step by Step's all about. I think.
Or just slowly murder them.
Is it step by step, step by step?
Oh,
Day
that's
by
New
day.
Kids on the Block?
Yes.
Yeah, New Kids.
There we go.
Cool. But anyway, so do you feel like it's leading to a world where these serial killers aren't as empowered as they were before? Because everyone's just making. No?
Are we taking away their power? Is that what
I think
doing?
we're taking away their power by talking about them. You take away their power and just they just have terrible breath. Like Richard Romero. I mean, BTK stood too close to plants on a regular basis. I mean, these guys are just idiots who don't know how to, take care of themselves.
You're going to get murdered as fuck, dude.
Me? I'm a 6 foot. I think I'm going to.
I am not pro
fear,
that because I don't want him to get murdered,
No.
but it will be great for our numbers.
It will be bad.
I don't mean that. I don't want him to be the one who goes.
I'm not going to get murdered. I do worry.
Wait a second. If you don't want him to be the one who goes, then that means you want me to be the one who
No,
goes.
essentially it should be me. I'm the one who would have the most maximum impact if I die.
That is true. You have been on TV. No, he's been on TV more.
I've been
That's
on
right,
TV
that's
more. You count more if you've been on TV
That's
more.
true.
exactly
I
right.
am nervous of like pissing off a murderer for sure. Like, I did a cold case recently, and I was like, the guy who did it is clearly this guy who's like alive and a fucking like attorney. And afterwards, Karen was like, you probably shouldn't have said his fucking name, dude.
No, we did that on the air. I was like, and so all of this is actually just hearsay, and we don't know
like
what we're talking about. Because I was like, it's a cold case. Andy's an attorney. Let's not.
Let's just not say for definite.
For sure. Or maybe just we're joking. That's
Leave
funny.
his name. I mean, it hadn't even hit me, and I'm like, oh shit.
That's how we're learning.
Yeah,
is those kinds of experiences.
I insinuated that a certain building owned by the NSA should be destroyed in downtown Manhattan.
I don't think you insinuated it. I think you said it exactly like that.
I said it in a joking, satirical manner that that's the thing that should be done if we really want to take back control.
Well, the manifesto, whoever does that is going to fucking talk about Henry Zerbowski being the culprit and the one who told him to do it.
Is it bad to say?
That is my worst nightmare.
That's actually good
show
for my
up
dream.
in a manifesto. That is the absolute worst.
That is my dream. What are you talking about? What a credit! I actually showed up in a man's. We talk about we're friends with Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross was friends with because he's through Ed Larson, who's his cousin, who does Roundtable Gentlemen. They worked all the time. Jeff Ross was in the Richard Dorner manifesto. He gave a shout out to him, just being like, okay, here's one of my favorite comedians, Jeff Ross.
Yeah.
And they had a blast with it. I was laughing his ass off, but
that's
there was
amazing.
a couple comics listed in that manifesto, right?
Jay Leno, Kevin Hart,
like Louis C.K. might have been in there.
I think so. Yeah.
Jeff Ross is like, I'm like honored that I'm like amongst these other people. Thank you.
Yeah,
but again, no women. Come on, you motherfuckers.
That is the
sick of this women in comedy problem.
Let me ask you. Have y'all ever gotten some really like seriously disturbing emails or contacts or anything like that?
We don't read our emails anymore. No. Well, we kind of do. No.
Dick pics?
Dick pic? No.
No, nothing really overtly sexual?
Well, I think that we do this thing where we ask...
I'm sorry that I sounded like...
Yeah, you sounded really excited.
So getting some kind of sexual nature message.
AKA, did you get my email? Did you get my fucking email?
You sending them dick pics?
Yeah, I did.
No, it doesn't look good on camera.
No, we ask listeners to send in their hometown murders of like the fucked up thing that happened when they were kids, and like, so I think people are just like so into emailing that they don't email like crazy shit. I mean, like some of those fucking emails are crazy, but I think people seem. I mean,
and there's a couple that are like, "This is my friend," or "This is the kind of that are personal," where we don't want to go into that because it's like this isn't about us bringing anyone to justice. Like we don't want to get into what I mean.
You guys are going to become the new law enforcement. You do understand that, right? In the next administration, you guys could bust up a real crime. Like you could actually.
What if we're head of the fucking crime thing? What's a crime thing? We're head of it.
Crime things. CSI, NCIS.
Fucking Karen and Georgia.
Just outfits.
Oh, so many cute outfits.
Wow.
Yeah.
So many hats.
Power suits and shit.
That's the best reason to get into law enforcement.
Is the outfits?
Yeah. I love a good belt.
Yeah.
And I like to. I feel like a little fat Batman.
Have you thought about getting into UFOs to help me get that across to more people?
I hate UFO stories.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Cult. I don't care about a cult shit. I'm sorry.
I understand.
I love a cult, and I love cryptozoology. I love anything else. UFO makes me feel like I'm going to start screaming.
It's infuriating because none of it makes sense, and everyone should just like get up, change out of your sweatpants, and go get a job.
I'm just saying
it makes sense if you let it make sense.
You have to let it make sense.
I like conspiracy theories a lot, and so like sometimes when it's a UFO thing and it ties into a conspiracy theory, I'm into it. Right, but
do you got a favorite conspiracy theory?
Oh, I love the one that Paul McCartney died in a car accident and like fucking in the
love all of that. Love the fake Paul McCartney.
He did. I wish, and he got replaced by a fucking dude that they made. He like was he won a lookalike contest. And they like gave him plastic surgery, and for fucking years after the first album, that wasn't Paul McCartney. He died in a fucking car accident.
Wings. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, I agree with that.
I get that.
There's actually, it's funny, Elvis Presley, he's dead. And there's a great documentary called Orion on Netflix right now about this dude who looked just like Elvis. He sang just like Elvis, and they put a mask on him 2 years after the passing of Elvis, after all the rumors that he was still alive.
Yeah, I've got a couple of Orion records.
Oh,
no way.
Yeah, they're actually pretty solid.
That's cool.
I cannot recommend it highly enough.
Is it true? Do you think it was him?
It could be him. It wasn't. He actually ended up dying in a very sad, tragic shooting. But,
yeah, of course.
That's how he died.
Nonetheless, the Paul McCartney thing makes a lot of sense.
There's an episode of, I think it's Thinking Sideways, where they do that, and I'm just like, I was obsessed with it.
I love it.
So fun.
Yeah.
I do like it because that's my whole thing. I like the idea of that you could fuck with reality really easily. That's all it is to kind of entertain that idea.
Couldn't it be true?
Absolutely, because then you open up a whole avenue of thinking that Paul McCartney isn't real, and so that means it's like
But then
if you want to get a gun, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's dangerous. then a guy ends up outside of Comet Pizza with a gun.
You know what else?
Is he not? But he is Paul. At this point, is he not Paul McCartney? Because
Exactly. He is Paul McCartney.
Actually, you're on your way to being a chaos magician.
You actually don't understand. You're actually that's deep occult
You know what I'm saying?
thinking.
Going with it.
I fucking love. I love Berenstain Bears shit. I fucking love.
The Mandela effect.
I fucking love it.
I love the Lincoln Credit Union.
Oh, for sure.
I
it's
like
very, very
it's so horrifying and real. I mean, now it seems real.
It is real.
Now it just seems like.
Did you see who took Johnny?
Yes.
I can't watch it.
It's very brutal, but it's real.
Do you believe that dude though? The guy, the guy. What's his name? I'm not good with names.
The dude,
the dude who came in and got fucking deposed, and he was like, he was part of this sex ring.
Thing.
He just seems so full of shit.
It's not. It's like McGecky.
Yeah.
Marshnicki.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been so many years. Since
Dirt
I did
Rodriguez.
That,
I think that he.
Did you? What was the final name?
Dirty Rodriguez.
Dirty Rodriguez. That was the name that you chose. This is the victim we're talking about?
No. It was a victim turned aggressor. I actually
I
completely believe in it.
Yeah.
I think that there is a part of the U.S. government that we've talked about this a couple times that uses that as a smoke screen in order to blackmail people in order to get them to do what they need them to do.
Absolutely, man. That's the whole thing. I mean, Jared Fogle, when he was arrested, no one remembers, he was texting a company to give him a girl. He texted a company.
What company?
What? I don't know.
Hershey. Let's fucking say it.
It was Hershey. It comes from the Nestle plant, absolutely. But no one was like, they're like, oh, he's going to get a 6-incher in prison, lol. Who was he texting and who was delivering him these children?
That's right.
And there's the pipeline from foster care and those sorts of things that go right into it. Dennis Hastert again. The government's, they're all disgusting.
But that's also dismissing the fact that it's so fucking easy. Like he was screwing 14, 16-year-olds. That's like dismissing the fact that that's probably really fucking easy in some states. Like that's not a complicated thing that you need to fucking write a fucking text message to a company. You can just go to the fucking Craigslist and find that.
Have you George, is this personal experience?
I do like this.
Just believe her. Believe her.
Yeah, listen, I had a rough childhood and I don't want to fucking talk about it.
We all were forced to work early. I mean, that's a part of what gave me a backbone, telling me to work hard. I think that it's obvious, it's in plain sight, and the fact that there's certain things that have already happened that are very much so like that. 9/11 was obviously, in my head was allowed to happen.
Your 9/11 episode. Anytime I tell people to listen to your podcast all the time, I'm fucking go to 9/11 and fucking John Bonet. Those are the fucking best episodes.
So funny because John Bonet is the other one we get the most pushback on.
Yeah. Really?
By far the one we get the most pushback on.
People don't want to hear about fucking dead kids.
They don't want
Not
to.
Not fucking dead kids, but dead fucking kids.
Wait,
either one.
But push back on your theory about it?
No. Both the theory and just our temperament in general and handling the case. The fact that we are what has been called irreverent.
Irreverent?
No, that's not the word.
I don't know.
I had to say, your impression of Charles Ng got me through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And part of the reason I was laughing so hard is because I was thinking of the people who would be so infuriated.
Horrified.
It's just so
and
dumb.
you going, I am telling you that I listened to a recording of his voice and this is how he talks, and knowing it wouldn't matter.
It does not matter. It doesn't matter. But then
he's a killer.
You just have to own up to the space. You just see we're doing.
It made me so happy that I'm part of the. I'm not just listening to this thing. I'm talking about it. It's just so fucking horrifying and awful. And I'm I'm laughing at this, and that's the kind of person I am. And I'm fucking so glad I'm me.
But you're right. People were defending a multi-torture murderer, a dungeon murderer, where it's how dare you be racist against Charles Ng? And it's you do realize he dug a pit and he took videos. He's
and
the
you
worst person.
That Henry's a character actor who was performing in arts.
And you do realize that was a really good accent.
It was an amazing.
I had fun with
consistent.
it. I actually think in my head, and this is. If it was appropriate, if this was a different time, if you could put some makeup on me, I would play Charles Ng in a film, and I would do it very well. Yeah. And I'm not saying just cartoony. there was depths in there.
Yes.
I have emotions for the character of Charles Ng that I played in, because it was just a man that did not understand where he fit in life and was angry about it.
Yes.
But
maybe it'll come back to that time, though.
Just wanted to demand friendship.
Demand friendship
from other people.
And tell them what he's going to bring to it.
Yeah.
I mean, and who doesn't want to know that up top?
Yes.
Yeah.
If only it were that easy for all of us.
I wish I was that
only
confident that I knew what I was going to bring. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't
You
know.
know, what did you guys bring to each other's friendship?
I'm always on time.
I'm never on time.
There it is.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry.
Under vulnerability.
That's a good answer.
So you're the icy one?
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you guys? How do you guys? Is your friendship? Were you guys like really close now from traveling all the time and doing work together all the time? It was like a thing where you feel like you're still.
I feel like we've moved apart.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Well, you have to have alone
We just
time.
started traveling together, so
And
You
we-
learn a lot about a friend when
Yeah.
you travel. We have all learned, and it was good. It's really cool. It has really helped our friendship once we learned how to travel with each other.
Yeah.
And we'll also, because George is married, so we don't actually really, like, it'll be like, oh, we're going to go on this day. We don't have to do a lot of that stuff.
I'm kind of doing that. I kind of do that on purpose, though, because I just got off of like a fucking 7-year career with my friend Allie Ward, where that's all we fucking did, and it like kind of made us insane.
Yeah.
Traveling together is
Right.
really fucking hard.
It is
And so
hard.
I'm
It's
kind of
hard.
trying to maintain this thing, like when Karen and I get into fucking Brooklyn, we're so happy to see each other because, like. People are fucking dicks when they're traveling. Like, you're a different person, and I don't want to put that on her.
Yeah.
And so,
Or just like forced time together.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird because like when we started, I had this job that took up all my time and made me very tired, and also made a lot of my stories that I recorded terrible. But but it's that kind of thing where it's like we didn't really have the time to do extensive hangouts or any of that. And I think it's like, I don't know, it's that keep it fresh thing that I think is actually helping us because we don't. I try not to take her for granted or like take the situation for granted because it's like it's almost like, oh, I have to go do the thing that earns me money and then I get to go do the thing I love.
yeah. And when we do have hangouts, they're fucking awesome too. So.
Yeah,
That's really
and
nice.
It's about rolling with everybody's lives and not being dramatic.
Yeah.
That's what I've found in this business. Just roll with everything, and because it's just gonna be insane.
Yeah.
There's so many different variables happening.
And we've both been in duos a couple times, so we kind of know the dynamic and how it's really fucking
the pitfalls.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think
Chill
I
out.
think we're in a good place to like work well together.
Well, Marcus and I always enjoy traveling together. I get airplane drunk, which is drunk like I'm on the ground, but I'm in the air.
It's it's the party row.
It's a problem. Yeah, I thought you were going to say it's a problem. The last time we were on a plane ride or one of these plane trips, that thing was about to go down, and Marcus was so scared, and I was like, "We're going down," and I thought it was a really fun moment for us. Remember how scared you were?
Yeah.
I was like, the worst thing that could happen is we die, and you're like, "I know, Ben," and I'm like, "Yeah, bro, take it down."
And I'm sitting there telling him, like, for the first time in my fucking life, everything's working out, everything's good. God damn it, you want us to die now.
Take it down.
Over the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm on a separate plane, like HGTV.
I never get into a situation where I haven't already thought about the way I'm going to die in it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
of course.
it's just there, always there.
I just know that if I die early, it's great career-wise.
Famous as fuck from there on out.
That's the
Absolutely.
problem.
Yeah.
Is that I know that, so I'm jealous of my ghost.
But you know,
the thing to think about is if the plane goes down, are you the most famous person on it? Because if not, nobody gives a shit.
well,
about
I will be as soon as I slit everyone's fucking throats before it goes down. So that the guy who killed David Bowie on the plane or whatever, John Favre, if he's on my plane, if I kill him before it lands, I'm a winner.
They were being created crashing plane slasher.
Oh, that'd be
That
great.
is the best.
There was
Instead
only
of,
one
like, holding
survivor.
hands and everyone crying and like, oh, I love you or whatever, just being like,
And then the plane evens out, and you're like, oh shit.
oh, sorry, I killed you. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
My
Hashtag-
final. Hashtag my final wish. But that is one of the interesting things, and we'll wrap it up here. But one of the cool things about covering all this true crime, it does make you less afraid of death. I really believe it.
Yeah.
I'm still just as afraid of death.
My anxiety, like before we did this, and I would stay up all night looking at crime scene photos and reading about fucking death and watching these shows anyways, and then I'd have to take a break because I got so depressed and fucked up and like scared. But now it's my job, and so it's not as bad. It's like I have to be reading about all these horrible things. So that's how I solved it.
Getting paid to get scared is pretty much a
Totally.
dream come true.
That's what I wanted. Except Marcus gets really, really sad when it comes down to all the child's being bad.
Yeah, that fucks me up real bad. Yeah.
I get, I
As it should.
did, I did
Yeah.
the obsession recently where I was like, oh, she's like, well, what are your triggers? And I'm like, oh, reading about fucking getting killed all the time.
Yeah.
I need a break.
Well, so what do you do for your living?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I do a thing about people getting murdered all the time. It's like, so you're a mess? Yes. Like, thank you.
That explains everything.
Well, for me, the really hard ones, like, for example, the last episode was Children of God, or we're still in the middle of the Children of God episode, but the last one was about all of the incest, pedophilia, molestation, all of that type of stuff. So when I'm researching the episode, like, I'm just going forward, like, next step, just got to get to the episode. We record the episode, and then I edit it. Yeah, I edit the episode, I press release, and then it's just like full on, like it all sort of comes in and it all just overtakes me. And sometimes it'll be like a day or two where I have to step back and, pretty much just go be alone.
Well, when
for
you
a little
really
while.
know what the world is like and what really happens, and you can't pretend it's not, and every person you see on the street and every story you hear, you're fucking thinking of it from that perspective.
Yeah.
It does get you. If you're already prone to depression, which I think we probably all are, it fucking gets you deep.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that? I'm sure you did the documentary about the survivors of the.
Yeah.
I mean,
Survivors of what?
Children of
the
God.
Children of God.
No. Yeah.
So
They're all second
fucking
generation.
heavy.
They're all like second generation kids that were born into the cult.
And a lot of drug addicts, a lot of suicide, and it just, I watched that and then I was like, oh, I'm never going to watch anything like that again. Like, that's why I can't watch Who Took Johnny, because I don't want to watch a mother who whether she's crazy or she's right,
she's a badass.
She lost her son. So it's just like, that part is so hard that why go there when it's hard enough?
Well, if you want to watch a really like lighthearted documentary, Dear Zachary, I always
laugh a minute.
That is
I
just
like if I am down, if I'm feeling down, I toss it on. I'm just like, oh my god, these people.
And then he's a child with a Canadian.
Don't ruin the ending.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No spoilers.
The
no
way
spoilers.
they tried to like put a happy spin at the end, and you're just like, no way, dude.
No
Don't
way.
even.
We tried the last one. We tried to flip it out at the very end and be like,
Anyway,
sorry.
well, that's why at the end of our episodes we've started being like, so what's the best thing that happened to you this week? Because it's such a bummer to be like, and then they all got molested and died. Thanks for listening, everyone. It's just, you can't do that.
Yeah, I guess with us it ended with, and now you're going to hear, next episode, you're going to hear how one of those kids who got molested became Batman. And then live dates coming up. We're coming to Seattle.
Yeah, a little self-promotion at the end of all that victimization.
Plug the Twitter, plug the Instagram.
That's it. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having
You guys,
us.
we love you.
Yeah,
we really do.
Yeah, you guys are
This
great.
is so cool. Thank you guys.
This was awesome.
Thanks
can't
for
tell you-
fucking inspiring us.
Yeah.
So many people, thank you guys so much for talking about us on your show. So many people have found us through you, and hopefully vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's been wonderful talking with you guys.
Thank you for having us.
So My Favorite Murder, check it out. I said it right, and I do think I said it right in the first place. But
No, you didn't.
No, they did not. They did not. They
it's tough to say. We'll say it's tough to say.
I was just going to say Magustalations.
And a Hail Keen, everyone.
Hail
Why
Satan
not?
to you. Hail
Kill
Satan to
yourself.
both.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Goodbye.
For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to cavecomedyradio.com.
It only happens every 4 years, and this time it's here. The biggest tournament in the world. Stadium shaking, flags waving. This is history, and you want to be there. But real life can make it tough. Work, busy schedules, and the price. That's where Priceline comes in. Priceline has millions of deals on flights, hotels, and rental cars so you can go see it live. So find a great deal and make the trip happen. Rally the crew, go see the game live, turn your dream trip into reality. Book now with Priceline.
Oh my gosh, have you been to Marshall's lately? They have all the brand name and designer pieces you love, but without the jaw-dropping price tags. All right, so here's the truth. You should never have to compromise between quality and price. And at Marshall's, you don't have to. Marshall's believes everyone deserves access to the good stuff. And that's why their buyers hustle around the clock to make it happen for you. Visit a Marshall's store near you or shop online at marshalls.com.